World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic Blind. We've made our way to Kharanos. Well, we were flown here. Continuing on the whole doing a bunch of quests kind of idea. Also of note, we got another event going on for the Love is in the Air. So we do have this one achievement we could try to do. I think we would need to farm a whole bunch of the currency and open up boxes and maybe get a thing. So that's a lot of extra steps. But if we feel like it, we could. But anyways, let's see what's happening here in Kharanos. Got people over here talking about something. We started talking when we got in here. Secured air support from the operation to be redeployed soon. You're meant to join the assault team to send them to Delver. But here, I'll send Delver any force I can spare. What's the damage? Razzle. Razzle is here. It's not good. The battle takes a toll on both your steam tanks. My salvage team will secure what's left of them as soon as it's safe. Now supply of gyro mechanic gears and a team of engineers. Tanks to make a full recovery, but it's going to be a long journey. Report Troll Plow. This old gal went out doing something she loved. Put yourself together, Stone. You're a steam tank pilot for light's sake. Everything's gonna be fine. Yes, everything will be fine. Wonderful, in fact. She'll be better than ever. In fact, I'll go see about those gears right now. There, see? Old Troll Plow will be better in no time. For you know it, you'll be bragging and about outgunning me again. Let's give you another nail. So there you are with the tanks that are just around the corner here. Just kind of hanging out here. It's a great whole larger setup here in Kharanos. And a flight path. Look at that. Show me where I can fly. A whole bunch of places. Even take us all the way to Estir. Wild. Then we could get on the swimming paths there.
Very good.
Very good. Okay. Got the quest we are coming near returning here. And the Elder from the other event that's still going on. Then more stuff happening here. And more people. There was already a whole smaller, different setup here. I got a few more things going on. We'll just take all the quests we find as we find them. Captain Theran here. Talking about the Cataclysm. Very obviously a new thing going on. New person here. Or just in a different spot. But new things, for sure. The Cataclysm has created chaos in Dunmarrow. The Trogs have come to the surface in numbers we haven't seen before, driving our traditional enemies, the Frostbane Trolls, ever closer to our settlements. Ironforge has dispatched my Mountaineer Company to help deal with the problems. Frostbane aggression. The Frostbane Trolls. Yep. Cataclysm has thrown the balance of power in... Oh, you're saying... Can back down and fight against the Frostbane Trolls. Yep. Most of our steam tanks are out of commission, and we're losing Mountaineers quickly. Well, that's not good. Won't be long before we're out of supplies, too, Captain. And the Trolls and the Yeti raids will be down to half rations within a week. We can't keep up the operation much longer. The Numbers team must launch their attack from Sealgill's depot as soon as possible. It's been working overtime, Captain. The advisors means of delivering an assault team to the rear flank of the battle. We've also secured air support for operations, so we'll be ready to deploy soon. We are meant to join the assault team and send them to Delver. Glad to hear it. Send them any forces I can spare. These were these guys talking. We got multiple conversations right next to each other. Kind of makes a mess in the chat box there, but that's fine. Covert operative for the Nomergon covert ops. There was talk about Nomergon being retaken. I'll have to check that at some point here. But anyways. Everyone's throwing the balance of power in Dunmarrow into question. Eric Erickson. Without warning, a wave of Trogs emerged from the caves near Nomergon and overran the Frostbane Trolls. The Trolls have been migrating east ever since. There's always been a Frostbane presence up on Shimmer Ridge to the northwest. With the migration, the Trolls now surround us. We can't allow the Trolls to use this position to their advantage. While men hold the line in the east, strike against Shimmer Ridge. Kill 5 Frostbane Seers and 7 Frostbane Snowstriders on Shimmer Ridge. You get a shield for it. Okay. Up to Shimmer Ridge. Good stuff. Let's turn in our quest here. And now that we're here. Cold Ridge Valley? I've got my own problems here. What? They can't deal with a couple of trogs and trolls and incursions from the elemental plane. Actually, on second thought, that's kind of a lot. I'm surprised they're doing as well as they are. I'll see what I can do. We were quite helpful. Didn't get any quest spot from doing that. Let's make it back to there. I'll take this just because why not? And by take this, I mean we just get it. Open this rock cluster. Throw that when we get to Ironforge, but meh. Wounded Mountaineers from all the fighting. Kharanos Mountaineers. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on down here now. Just have the one quest. Let me quest up that way. Blacksmith and supplies. Armor, weapons. Yeah. Blacksmith and trainer. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anything happening over at... So let me jump. Anything happening over here? In the Thunderbrew Distillery. Priest trainer, innkeeper assistant, supplies, first aid trainer. Innkeeper, warrior trainer. There's a few different trainers in different places now. Just to be in more convenient locations and all that. There's a rogue trainer just hanging out back here. Cooking trainer. Thunderbrew. Nice in rooms. Could also be like just whole changes to like the buildings and stuff too. Entirely possible. Or the land. Or anything. There you go. What's up this way? We got Shaman Trainer, Paladin Trainer, Mage Trainer, and Yuri. Okay. Well, we've got our quest here. Let's go and do that. Up on Shimmer Ridge. This is going to be to the west, of course. Because that's where the trolls were coming from. But here it is. This is different. This big ol' gate and stuff. Is there a deep stone?
Well met.
Bound for Kharanos. Supposed to be bringing these casks of ale to the inn in Kharanos. They contain a mysterious new ale produced by an upstart brewery based in Brunel Village. As I leave in town, I was attacked by a Frostmane troll raiding party. It's going to take me days to repair the wagon. I suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, will you? These kegs aren't going anywhere. I have some smaller sample casks. Would you bring them to Kharanos for me? Let's follow the road to the southeast. Bring the sample casks to the innkeeper. Yep.
Safe travels.
Doable. This whole thing. Neat. Chill Breeze Valley. Got some ores and stuff. I'm just gonna pop up to Shimmer Ridge here. Anybody here? There's the Frostmane's here. Bam! Want their loot? Do we need their loot? Questionable. Bam. The $sign in their speech. That's just how little we can translate what they're saying, apparently. Wild. Alright, Shimmer Ridge. Just jumping around. Okay, now. Another dead seer right there. Probably fine. Whee! Killed all the tame crag boys. Snow Stranders. You'll be dead soon. Okay. 16,000 damage. Still a little bit overkill. Turns out. Alright. This is going pretty well. No trying to run away from their magic spells or anything and having them clip through the ground or whatever it was. Far in the past times. Right. What else we got? Here's Snow Strainer. Yeah. Just a casual 30,000 damage. Just a smidge excessive. We're done. Alright. Back to Kharanos, essentially. We will see if there's going to be any more quests you just get from loot and stuff. Seems like a thing that could happen. You know. We will see. Alright. Turn to the ale here first, because why not? See if they need anybody to go and help with the getting the rest of the wagon
I
here.
have the finest wires in the land.
Bound for Kharanos.
See you soon.
Home visitor, come to the inn to rest, or you need a new hearthstone. Neither. I just have some simple casts for you.
Keep your feet on the ground.
These look promising. Heard great things about the Short and Stout Brewery, but I haven't had the chance to try their ale until now. While you're here, relax a little. Need a spare hearthstone or wish to make Kharanos your home, speak to me and I'll be happy to help. We get some bread and water. Well, we get one. Doesn't matter. Tough hunk of bread.
Safe travel.
Not quite as appetizing as our massive turkey legs. 96,061. Just thousands times better. Goodness. Alright. There we go. Should be able to focus our efforts on the rest of the trolls to the east. It's still a matter of the Wendigos in the Grizzled Den. Can help with that. Culling the Wendigos. Wendigos in the Grizzled Den to the southwest of town. Have long been a thorn in our side. Never quite strong enough to threaten Kharanos directly. Yet they prey on travelers, mountaineer patrols, and supply convoys. I'm going to be withdrawing my observers from the Grizzled Den, because I need them on the troll front. Would you help my men finish culling the Wendigo population? Without the strength of numbers, they won't be able to attack us. Killed 10 Wendigos in the Grizzled Den. Alright. And Quartermaster Lana also has a quest for us. With the Frostmanes making trouble to our east, the Wendigos have sensed our weakness and are growing bolder in their raids. One of the 4 most recently supply wagons has made it here safely. The Wendigos made off with the rest, stashing it in the Grizzled Den, cave southwest of town. We're going to go down there and recover the stolen supplies. They have the gratitude of all the townspeople and the mountaineers defending Kharanos. Get 6 pilfered supplies. Alright.
Soon.
We can do both of those. Southwest of town, she says. They say. Everybody says. There's a young Wendigo. What kinds of Wendigos? Hunting the boars here? Looks like it. Let's head into the cave proper here. The Grizzled Den. And there's a box. I'll take that. Yoink. Looks like there's been some fighting in here previously. Just before we got here. Level 6 enemies. There's more copper. Go mine some copper? Good. Here's somebody. On your Dunstan. What's happening?
Hello.
Watch yourself down here, warrior. These Wendigos are savage fighters.
Be good.
Indeed. There's a container. Another guy. A lot of guys down here. Well, they said they were going to be retreating the mountaineers that were in here. They're still working.
Great to meet you.
See, enough of this cave for a lifetime. Can't wait to get back to Kharanos.
Keep your feet
Well, you are in
on the
luck.
ground.
That is exactly what's going to be happening here. Look at all these supplies. It's so doable. Yoink. Alright. How much else in this cavern? Have to go deeper. There's the last supply we need. That's good. Let's see this here. Level 9 Shaman. Let's fight them. We can probably just kill the ones outside. Well, it's 10. It's quite a few. Maybe a Shaman boss the Wendigo boss in here. Could happen. Might need to come back for it. We will see. Some linen cloth.
Not enough rage.
Whoop. And there. Oh. And you're dead.
I need to get closer.
And you're dead. And you're dead. Loop, loop, loop. There you go. They didn't say to go all the way to the end of the cave. So that should be fine. Let's see how the troll situation is to the east here, though. Lots of other stuff happening that way, too. And to deal with the Wendigos, we should be able to focus our efforts on the Frostbane trolls to the east. Perfect. Pushing forward. Most of the Mountaineers and steam tanks in Dummerow are battling along the Frostbane front, which is approaching us from the southeast, and barely hold the trolls back, let alone advance into their village and take on their leader. They've blocked our path of approach with mysterious totems that choke Mountaineers who come in range, leaving victims helpless against their enemies. This stone is inscribed with a rune of fire, which will be able to destroy the totems and free our Mountaineers. Destroy 4 constriction totems.
Great to meet
Sounds like
you.
a big deal. Pilfer supplies. Finding the missing supplies. Yep.
Keep your feet on the
Well
ground.
done, Eric Erickson. The Mountaineers will be glad to hear that half rations are at an end. They'll need all their strength to continue fighting the Frostmanes. Get some boots or leggings. No big deal either way.
Safe travels.
All we have here now is to go burn the totems to the southeast. To the southeast, is it? Construction totems burned at the front with the other trolls. I mean, we can go up this way, around this angle. I'm assuming it'd be on one of the paths, perhaps. Going on over here, this is Steel Girl's Depot. Got the Mechanostriders. An ultra-safe personnel launcher. That's how they're gonna get behind the back lines, clearly. Very safe. Very cool. I'm sure we'll be back for that. Maybe. Head this way, see if we can find the troll area. Burn some totems. We find some trolls, but know we're in the right spot. Maybe a little bit further than expected. Luckily, we can just go very quickly. Something up here. The Amberstill Ranch. Since we're here, what we got happening? Sergeant Flinthammer.
What can I do for you?
The reports I'm sending Captain Theron can't really convey the amount of trouble the Frostmanes have created for us. Your assault on the village has started to relieve some of the pressure. We have not done that yet. So some of the quests don't require the actual completing of the previous part of the story here. I mean, let's say it's their assault on the village, going towards the village and fighting them. I started to relieve some of the pressure. Raids are still frequent, but the trolls don't have the numbers they once did. So, even so, my men are tired and their morale is flagging. To help us keep watch for Frostbane raiders, they can turn up at any time. Help Sergeant Flimmer and his Mountaineers defend Amberstill Ranch. Sure.
Safe travels.
It's raid night every night. Frostbane trolls have been raiding the ranch continuously. Anyone hear something strange? As this is barely enough to keep them from taking everything. Let's take the rams and go. The herd can't take anymore. There it is again. I know I heard something. Well, the Mountaineers has seen something. Keep your eyes open. Frostmanes, raiders, sound the alarms.
Attack that. I can't attack that target.
They're just going. Or just letting them leave too. Wild. Or they gotta come over here and then fight us? Well, that's a mistake. That's a mistake they're currently making. Hey, Razvat, come and get them, cowards.
I can't attack that.
Bam.
I can't attack that target.
Almost got him. One got away. Wonder if we could have just absolutely blasted all of them. We got 4 of them, though.
What's on your mind?
They'll be banished to weaken the raiders considerably. They haven't suffered such losses since the raids began. Now is the time to press our advantage. Alright. Robes of endless raiding. Wild. See, all things we already
Be good.
have. We're not getting new looks or stuff. Anyways. We're in
Great
Amberstill.
to meet you.
Steed until you've taken advantage of finely bred pectoral mountain ram, my friend. Feel free to inspect these fine companions. To any adventurer, they'll serve you well. To buy a ram. Only 70 silver and 7 gold. What prices? What prices? That is an absolute bargain. Really start getting around much sooner. Level 20 and 40. Much cheaper. Wild stuff.
Off with you.
We already have one.
What can I do for you?
Rams on the land.
Safe travels.
Rams we raised and trained here at Amberstill Ranch have long been the mounts of choice for Dumrose mountaineers. There are a few here, but not enough to guard my family and all the animals. A few brave Frostman raiders have taken to stealing our rams under the cover of night, and south into the Tundrid Hills. If you're willing to help return them, you need to get fairly close to them and give them a sharp whistle to get their attention. Their training will take over from there. Recover 6 stolen rams. Using slash whistle. Wild. How very specific. Almost more of like a tutorial about the slash emotes system. Anyways. Let's keep looking to see if we can find these trolls anywhere. Set to the southeast. Frostmane retreat? That could be more where it's at. Let's see. We need to find some totems. There's a ram. It's more in the correct direction here. Is that the one guy that ran off with the ram? Gonna go back to war and then that we just obliterated everything. Any totems here? It's gotta be further this way. There it is. So it was actually southeast. New places with new things. There's a whole battle going on. Wild. And it's not going well, it doesn't look like. Okay. So we came down this road. We just didn't notice this whole battle happened since we were looking this way. Alright. Yeah. Got scouts fighting the mountaineers. Some random crag boars. Alright. Let us find these totems we're supposed to be dealing with. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, that totem? Constriction totem. Burn it. There you go. Just jump around. Inadvertently killing that guy. It's fine. This is where we're going quicker. No more constriction for you. There you go. We'll fly over to... No, man. Thank you for freeing me. You are welcome. And I'll save you too. Okay. Constriction totems defeated. Thank you for freeing me. Yep. Alright, who do we turn this into? Back at base over here? Yep. Could have someone on the front lines there. Let's see how it progresses. Pushing forward. Finally, some good news from the Frostmane front. The Mountaineers press their attack immediately. Now, we must signal our gnomish allies at Steel Grill to start their advance. Oh, this stuff. Camping knife, a sharp axe, staff. Take an axe. Very appropriate. Help from Steel Grill's depot. With your help, we've managed to push toward Frostmane Retreat. Forces will soon be in position to dwindle down the Frostmane Trolls' reserves, leaving their village open to attack. That's where the Nomergang Covert Ops team comes in. Their technicians have figured out a way to deploy operatives behind enemy lines without alluring the Frostmanes to our presence. Head to Steel Girls Depot, just northeast of town, and speak with Delbur Crinktoggle. He'll tell you more about it. It's the super safe personnel transporter, isn't it? Very good. Very good. Let's take a ride. Come on.
Hi, how are you?
I'm just way up here. You must be the dwarf that Captain Theron said he'd be sending. I've already used the Deployatron to get most of the Covert Ops team into position at Frostmane Retreat. They're just waiting on your arrival. We're a pretty big deal already.
Alrighty then.
Ultra safe personnel launcher. Cataclysm has brought our enemies closer to home, so Chief of Nomergang Covert Operations asked me to build a device to dispatch personnel quickly and quietly to any corner of Dunmoreau. Behold, the ultra safe personnel launcher. With a jolt of electricity and the benefit of a VLD parachute system, that's very late deployment for you laymen, this baby will get you to the front in no time. Just hop aboard and prepare for flight. Slamp Wobblecog will be waiting for you in the drop zone.
Very good.
Very safe. Very cool. Let's get it. Deployed. It's flying. Got magic we got here. Soaring through the air. My goodness. We are right back where we started. This is definitely a spot. This does not feel like it's behind enemy forces by any means, but sure. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we were supposed to have landed over here. That is not where we landed. Just a little bit, it was a little bit off. It was calibrated for gnomes, not dwarves in massive amounts of plate armor. Oh, that guy fell from the sky and died. That guy's also dead. This is going well. This is going well. When we're done here, those Frostmanes will fear us more than the Trogs. They'll have no choice but to leave.
Off and away.
Hey. Don't worry, the feeling of being zapped won't stay with you for more than a few minutes. All in all, it's not a bad way to get where you're going. The parachute system needs some work, though. Very late deployment indeed. Sometimes too late. Anyway, we have a mission to carry out. Hey, somebody got a parachute. They're coming in. Sometimes it works. Just landed on the corpse of his friend. Oh boy. A mission to carry out.
Right.
Let's get to it. Eliminate the resistance.
Daylight's burning.
The Frostmane chieftain died in the initial Trog onslaught, but been led by a well-respected warrior ever since. Batok the Berserker was the one who organized the Frostmane retreat, the construction of the new village, and the strikes against Kharanos and the Mountaineers. If we remove Batok, the Frostmane's organization should crumble, leaving the Mountaineers free to pick off the survivors. Batok will be in the village just east of here. Slay Batok, the Berserker, and 5 Frostmane warriors.
You have a great day now.
And strike from above. Those technicians have been up day and night helping us prepare for this strike. Aside from building and tuning the personnel launcher, they have prepared the Covert Operations Air Wing for a strike on Frostmane Retreat. They'll be waiting for a signal to begin their strikes. Take this flare with you and set it off near the cluster of buildings at the northern end of the village and the buildings at the southern end of the village. Flying machines will make a quick strike at each site. Use a signal flare to call in airstrikes at the north and south ends.
Right.
Yeah. Here's the signal flare. Okay.
Greetings.
View from down here. You halt the construction on this Frostmane village. Oh, they're done. If we let them get too entrenched, it'll be more difficult to keep them from settling here permanently. It's time to give those brutes a gnome's eye view of the world. Take this gnomish viewpoint equalizer, use on the Frostmane builders to bring them down to our level. We'll be able to lift their tools, and construction will come to a standstill. Use the viewpoint equalizer on 5 Frostmane builders,
Off and away.
showing everyone what it's like to be a gnome for more than 50 years. Can make them Very short. Wild.
Too far away.
Warrior slain. How far away am I to do this? Western builder shrunk. Why everyone else gets so big? He's gonna try to go build stuff. I aim for the quest.
Too far away.
Not even aggressive. We're just going around, shrinking everybody. A scavenger. Scout.
I'm out of range.
Oh, let's get so big. There's a scout. Scavenger. More actual warriors and stuff here. I will take your money though. There's a warrior. Shrinking complete. Take all those guys. I should find the boss. There he is. Attack the Berserker. Look at him. Dancing around. You're dead. Oh, look at this one. Oh, you got bigger. Oh, you got larger. That's all good. So we got big. And that's what he was up to. Wild. I need one more warrior here. There's one.
Need more.
Yeah. Okay. We need to call in the attacks here, the north and the south. Signal flare. Attack on the south main retreat. Should we stand here while they attack? Yeah, that's working. Quite effective. Quite effective. It's already burned on the other side. Let's have it burn again. Double burn in good times. It's even easier with the flare of the buildings that are already on fire, acting as another announcement. Wild. That's working nicely. Wild stuff. Wild stuff.
Interesting.
Eliminate the resistance.
Be seeing you.
Excellent job, Eric Erickson. Thadok dead. I'll send the signal to Captain Theron. This should be the end of the Frost main threat. Very good. This guy's bloody boots.
You have a great day now.
And straight from above.
Daylight's burning.
With you and the air wing performed admirably. There's no way that the Frost mains will remain here now. Only ways is to begin mopping up the survivors.
Off and away. Salutations.
Well done, Eric Erickson. I'll teach them not to mess with us in our home.
Daylight's
There
burning.
you go. And could have possibly been a continuation quest leading us up towards Everstill Ranch. Seem to have that here. We already completed the next part of it though, so that's alright. Go find some rams. They were over this way, slightly further. Okay. Stolen ram. Slash. Whistle. Ah, whistle. Not quite. It's recovered. It just sprints off. Perfect. Quick way to do this? Maybe. That guy's running around trying to stop us. Not gonna work. And also bears just chilling in here. This is all it takes for them to know to go back. They're well-trained rams. There you go. Whistle. Ta-da! Okay. Hey, more fighting is happening here. I already did that part.
What can I get for you
There's a
today?
land. As the rescue have made their way back into the pen, members of the family on a day and night watch now. Those trolls won't take us by surprise again.
Watch your back.
I think they're currently taking you by surprise. That's alright.
How are you?
Did one of them get away this time again? Yeah, there's 4 corpses. So they do always sometimes get away. Thanks. Thank you again for all your help here, Eric Erickson. Cousin who used to work in the mines beneath the Golbolar quarry. He hasn't been able to work since Trogs fled into the mines and took control. Coin's camper just to the southeast of the ranch. Should be willing to check in with the foreman there, see if there's anything to be done. You betcha.
See you soon.
Huh. To the mines. You're just sprinting on ahead here. Lots of stuff down in the mines. I had a few things in here previously. A flight path.
You got my
Oh, wow.
attention. Off with you.
There's definitely more flight paths and stuff. Who's the guy you talk to first? Yep, we got Trogs down here. Still.
How are ya?
Sergeant Flinthammer. I'm not familiar with the name, but there's a Flinthammer among the miners. He's one of the ones lucky enough to make it out of the mine. Most of my men are still trapped down there.
Safe travels.
We will talk to these guys. There's a 81 guy here
What
too.
can I do for ya?
I was doing stuff. The public servant. As a member of the Senate and the Explorers League, I've taken it upon myself to investigate conditions at the quarry. The Trogs have run wild. They've made a mess of the Golbolar quarry. As we dug deep into the earth, they poured out, destroying our equipment and trapping many of the miners below ground. We have to get them out of there. I had mages working overtime to enchant these runes of return and get them to the trapped miners. They can return to the surface in safety. Distribute runes of return to 7 trapped miners. Alright.
Off with you.
Here these. Go to the trapped miners. Alright. Is Senator Mayor Stonehollow. Got a weaponsmith, injured miners, mine trainer, at a mine. That checks out. People from the Miners League. Yep.
Great.
And prospector, Dragon. Mining wasn't the only thing going on in the quarry, you know. I led a team of Explorers League excavators recovering priceless ancient artifacts. Managed to escape, and my colleagues were much deeper in the mine and didn't survive the initial Trog attack. Took great pride in their work, and they risked their lives to learn more of our history. Going to the mines, take this pick with you, so you can find anything in the digs the prospectors started. Recover 8 frozen artifacts.
Watch your back.
Ah. Charter flights to Ironforge airfields. Ethereal Restaurant. To the airfields, huh? Up top. Now available. Very cool. Got some cooking stuff here.
Well met.
Anything you can trade me with?
Safe
Nope.
travels. I've the finest wares
There's
in the
food.
land.
Very good.
See you soon.
Let's head down into the mine here. I don't really need to actually fight anybody. Doesn't look like. Come in here. Free the trap miners. You're just chilling.
Talk
Just
to me.
freaking out. All the tries are just standing nearby. There you go. Here's the best thing I've seen is since the Trog showed up. He is out of here. Some of the frozen artifacts. Some of those. Okay. This is much safer when you're not having to fight things. Although it could be in a situation where we're supposed to fight things. And then get a drop or something. We're just doing what we can here.
Here they are.
Helping out. Doing stuff. You save you. I would die down here. I'm surprised he didn't.
What's
With all the Trogs just all around here. Just kind of hanging out. I bless you, stranger. You saved me. It's just very busy smacking this mining machine here.
You got
No time to mess with the miner, apparently. Can't wait to get home to my family. Thank you, stranger. Yep. Just kind of all just
to me.
hanging out. They're not like in some kind of deeper safe room or anything. They're just kind of here. Definitely something. Just trapped right here.
What's on your mind?
Save team 2. Here's some artifacts. There's definitely a lot more of this mine. Much further in here. That's okay. If we get a quest to go and do more things here, we can keep going further in. Interrupt me. Got some sleeping guys here too. Interesting.
Interest you on a pint?
You get to be rescued. You guys can stay here. Yep. That's how we do things. We were not sent with we weren't sent with enough runes of return to bring more than that. So that's everything's fine. Opposite of fine. Hey, warrior's tunic. Look at that. That'd be a nice drop. Let's get +2 strength. Couldn't complain about that. We're a little bit past that though. Ours has 368 strength. A little bit better. A little bit better. Whee! Okay.
What's on your mind?
What a relief. I'm glad to see that you were able to save so many miners, Eric Erickson. I'll make sure their families are notified immediately. The Senate will know of your role in winning back the mines. Thanks. Take this belt.
Off with you.
And Explorers League also saved a bunch of them.
Aye.
Got their... Well, I got their artifacts. It was mostly the miner guys who saved, but that's fine. You'll find any artifacts down there? Frozen.
Watch your back.
Thank you for recovering these artifacts. See to it they're displayed in the Ironforge Museum, along with the story of those who died to recover them. Yeah. Take some pants. A prospector's bag, 8 slots.
See you
Love it.
soon.
Always a good time when you get a bag. Good stuff.
You got my attention.
Trouble at the lake. You've been a great help in securing the mines and rescuing the trapped miners. The Senate will be heartened to hear that you and Captain Heron's Mountaineers have made progress in securing Dummerow. What worries me is that I haven't seen any reports from Sergeant Parham and his detachments. They were sent east along the road towards Helm's Bed Lake and ordered to set up a small outpost. Would you go to Parham's post and check in on the sergeant? Yep.
Safe travels.
To the lake. We just fly out of here. Really works. It really works. See what's happening at the lake. Icy tombs are happening at the lake. That's probably fine. Here is their little outpost here. General goods guy. Couple people.
What can I do for you?
I don't suppose you brought another squad with you, did you? We've got our hands full out here. I am more powerful than any squad you would have gotten.
See you soon.
It's a good thing the senator didn't come out here on his own. It's dangerous. We're going to need all the help we can get to get the situation under control.
Keep your feet on the ground.
That's what I'm here for.
Great to meet you.
Entombed in
Be
ice.
good.
Kurgorn tells me the Cataclysm upset the balance of the elements all over the world. Helmsbed Lake to the south used to be beautiful and tranquil. It was now overrun with agitated water elementals. When they started to leave the confines of the lake, sent my troops in to keep them busy, but most have been frozen in blocks of ice. If we can break them free, they have a good chance of recovering. Can't spare the men for a second expedition out onto the lake. Would you be willing to try? Break open 6 icy tombs.
Keep your
Yep.
feet on the ground.
And while we're out there, on
No.
Siege Feather, as it's dealing with the surge. Elements are in turmoil, warrior. Cataclysm stirred up the long-dormant water spirits of Helmsbed Lake, just to the south. They're angry, confused, and unwilling to hear my pleas. I've tried everything I know to calm them, to persuade them to stop lashing out and attacking the Sergeant's Mountaineers. It pains me to say this, but no other option remains. We must kill the elementals. Kill 6 Helm's Bed searchers.
Safe travel.
Always unfortunate. Okay. Hey. Wow. I'll break the icy tomb. You good? Mm-hmm. He's running off. Probably fine. You even smash the ice like that. Wild. Works for me. It was in free tomb. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And one more frozen guy to free. Anything happening down in the water here? Doesn't look like it. It's just wet. Probably very cold too. There's a crate down here. That's about it. And some fish. Always a good time. Okay. Nice and easy. Nice and quick. See if they need any help, any more help here at the lake.
How are you?
Nice.
See you soon.
You've done it. Mountaineers are returned to camp, and our medics will have their hands full. We are all on your deck, Eric Erickson.
Be good. Well met.
It's never easy to counter violence against the very elements whose powers I wield. Sometimes there's no other solution. The duty of the people of Dunmorrow comes first.
Keep your feet on the ground. What's on your mind?
Dark Iron scheming.
Be good.
What are they up to? Cadre of Dark Iron spies have taken over Ironbrand's compound to the south, beyond Helm's Lake. Murderers are normally able to keep them from getting into Dunmorrow, but everything is in disarray right now. The Dark Iron dwarves would be fools if they didn't take advantage of the chaos. We have to find out what they're planning and stop them before they do any damage. See if you can discover what they're doing down at Ironbrand's compound. Yep.
Safe travel.
To the south. Right over there. It's interesting that we've went directly this way. To see what's happening over this way. But there's still a dungeon portion of there. There's Frostmane Hold. We have to Shimmer Ridge and we kind of turned around to this direction. Ironforge Airfield's up that way. We'll see. There's the Dark Iron spies and stuff.
Too far
Hey,
away.
how's it going?
I need to get closer.
Wow. Feel the power of the Dark Iron Dwarves! Yeah, okay. We'll get right on that. And their attack points are probably going to be inside here. 25,000 damage. There is no kill quite like overkill. Never cross a Dark Iron Warrior. Yeah. Yeah. There's Captain Bell, the Dark Iron Captain. They didn't say to kill the Captain. Try to not do that. You can find their plans just lying out. Because if we need to go back and kill the Captain after that, it'd be inconvenient. Any plans just hanging out? Could just be a random drop, too. Nah, warrior. Unlikely. It's not a very large area. So really plans to just be lying out here. We'll fight the boss. Or there could just be something glowing here that we've just completely missed. Also entirely possible. I did have the plans. Okay. Maps, letters, and orders detailing plans for a Dark Iron attack on Ironforge. We can't be having that, can we? Can't be having that. Okay. And that sounds like something that's going to lead us back to Ironforge. Seems about right. Okay.
Hello. See you soon.
What are the Dark Irons up to? Attacking.
Safe travels.
I knew they weren't here to see the sights. Sarge examines the plans you captured, his eyes wide. It's more serious than we thought. It is no mere raid. The Dark Irons intend to cripple the defense of Ironforge itself. Rather, they didn't.
Be good.
Get to the airfield. According to the plans you captured, the Dark Irons are planning a large-scale attack on the Ironforge airfield. Council has moved most of our forces down into Dumero to deal with the instability brought by the Cataclysm, leaving our defenses weakened at the airfield. We need a way to get you to the airfield quickly. Take the road back west towards Golbalor Quarry and find Mathel Rustbench. You should have a flying machine you can use. Go.
See you soon.
I mean, I could just go over there. Alright. Typically, you would not be able to just fly over to the airfield. Nice and quick here. Quick, run back over to the mine and get the flying machine so you can fly over there. Hurry.
Need assistance?
No time to think. I need to get in here. I'm not even telling them what we're doing. We're just flying over this way. Now accessible with things to do. The airstrip. Wild stuff. It is currently under attack. Got Dark Iron Golems, Dark Iron Invaders. What a mess. What a mess. I think we can deal with this, though. Entrance into Ironforge from up here. All the planes are on fire. Well, that's not great. Tank's on fire, the buildings are on fire. Suboptimal. Let's just say that. Okay. Charter flights to Golbalor Quarry. Here's a level 80 guard. They do a little bit better. Mountaineers. Still hanging out. Okay. Got one repaired bomber. Here is Commander Stonebreaker.
What's on your mind?
Thank goodness you're here, Eric Harrison. The airfield has been attacked by Dark Irons. I don't think we can hold out much longer.
Watch your back.
Extinguish the fires. Dark Iron attack took us by surprise. The saboteurs managed to damage most of our airfield, steam tanks, and supplies. We're only able to get a few of our bombers airborne. Every technician, recruit, and guard I can spare is scrambling to get the others repaired and flight ready. Our infantry can only hold out for so long. Take this equipment and help extinguish the burning bombers. There's a firefighting equipment to extinguish 6 fires at Ironforge Airfield.
Off with you.
Okay. Citizens over here. You're trying to fix it while it is still on fire. Wild. I feel like the fire would be the main problem that needs to be dealt with. But we're here now. Fix this. Extinguish all the fires. Some Dark Irons. How rude. Extinguished. Some stuff over here is still on fire, but I'm not gonna worry about that.
You got my attention.
Well done. My men are working hard on getting our flying machines and steam tanks back into the fight.
See you soon.
Rallying the defenders. While engineers work on getting the bombers ready to fly again, our guards and mountaineers continue the fight to fight the invaders. They've been out there since the incursion began, without so much as a chance to catch some sleep or have a meal. Ironforge's defenders are among the best in Azeroth, but even they have limits. Take these banners and plant them in the banks of loose snow, remind them of what they're fighting for, and help keep their morale high.
Safe travels.
The best we can do is raise morale. Or we could just wipe the entire attacking force out entirely here. That's okay. Plant an Ironforge banner in the loose snow. Yeah. You keep fighting. You can do it. Banner here. It's a boost. That'll work. Just riding on in on a Drake, delivering banner. Oh, he's knocked down. Banner. Banner. We got a lot of these banners. And they're very large. A lot of things we can fit in our pockets. Always a good time. Personal banner for this one guy here. Enjoy. There's a big old fight out here. My goodness. Everybody else, you don't get banners. Sorry. They don't give us enough things to save everyone. Or make everything work. We do what we can. We do what we can.
Great to meet you.
Men are finding his reserves of strength and courage to deal with the Dark Iron onslaught. The airfield will not fall on our watch.
Watch your back.
And we're gonna strike back. Chief Engineer tells me that he's managed to get one of the bombers repaired and airworthy. Take these bombs with you and look for the repaired bomber at the start of the runway. Once you're airborne, use the bombs to do as much damage to the attacking Dark Iron dwarves as you can. I've heard rumors that they're preparing to deploy a new kind of war golem. Keep your eyes peeled for those golems and make them your highest priority targets. Or the repaired bomber, use the Iron Hammer Bomb to kill 30 Dark Iron attackers, killing the Dark Iron dwarves on the, or their allies at the Iron Forge airfield.
Off with you.
Hey. Got bombs. Bomb flavored. Repaired bomber. Alright. Bombs. I don't bomb ourselves, that'd be not the best plan. I don't bomb the guys that are on our team here too. Let's find just a good clump of they're all kind of just fighting. We'll just drop some bombs. Bombs away. There's more like the golems over this way. There we go. Oh yeah. That's more effective. That's getting the numbers up. That one. Right in the middle of those. Right in the middle of those. That'll do it. And if they had brought in all those golems, that would have been not great. Not great. Or we could have just had a great time grouping them all together and leap smashing them all to pieces. Alright. Go back for another go around. We need to tell them to stop. Next available Flight Master. That's not really how this works, but it's fine. Another bomb for the road. Perfect. Okay. That'll do. That'll do nicely. This looks like this would be an entrance to Iron Forge. With the whole battle going down, looks like the gates are closed. See if they open that. It's possible. They're a bit up here on the mountain though. We will see. We will see. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't really have landing gear per se.
Hi.
Momentum is starting to shift, Erkagson, largely due to your efforts. It's time to strike at the Dark Iron leadership.
See you soon.
Grimmax's demise. With you leading the way, we've finally broken the momentum of the Dark Iron attack. General Grimmax, the Dark Iron leader, is attempting to rally his troops from the center of the lines on the frozen lake to the south. He stands atop one of their new Dark Iron golems, shouting orders to his men. If he succeeds in rallying them, they may still be able to overpower us. We must prevent that, Erkagson. Destroy the golem guarding him, then kill General Grimmax himself. He's the key to our victory.
Safe travel.
You betcha. From the sky comes Grimmax's demise. Atop a drake with outrageous equipment. It's gonna be a problem. Dark Iron? That him right there? They're already fighting him. Good job, guys. Oh, I can't attack him until we defeat the golem. Long live the Dark Iron Black. Instantly dead. Long live the Dark Iron indeed. Anyways. I've been knocked off my golem. Instantly killed. Not as much of a challenge. And none of these quests are going to be much of a challenge. We'll be interested to see how we fare solo in the vanilla level raids at
What
this
can I
point.
do for you?
We almost kind of managed most of those duo. But that was back with only the much, much weaker Wrath of the Lich King stuff. But anyways, Grimax, demise indeed. We've done it. Without your help, Ironforge Airfield would surely be occupied by the enemy and the Dark Irons. We have a clear road to Ironforge itself. Council of Three Hammers must be informed of what happened here. Take some gloves.
See you soon.
Demanding answers. So just how did all those Dark Iron warriors end up here, on the doorstep of Ironforge, on the verge of invading our city? Does not Empress Moira, a member of our esteemed Council of the Three Hammers, rule the Dark Iron? This cannot have happened without her knowledge and consent. There's no ragtag band of rebel dwarves, but a well-organized and fully equipped invasion force. Prepare to report on the battle for the airfield. Take to Ironforge, to the High Seat, and confront her. To Ironforge's High Seat.
Watch your back.
Alright. Because the leadership and situation in Ironforge has changed. Let's go in here. Sure almost looks like a way you could go. Just up a ramp that way. Hey,
Well met.
where to make? When Ironforge is close and big, you'll find in these parts.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I know. It's right here. We'll go through the mountain into here. All these event stuff. Alright. And how does it expect us to go to Ironforge then? We need to take the flight back down to the mine and then go that way? Presumably. That's not where we're gonna go though. Any other stuff on the map here? There's 11 quests that way. Normagon stuff that way. And Ironforge this way. I believe there's a different way to get up there besides taking the flight service back down. Man. Into Ironforge. See what's happening with this. New situation. Next time. Goodbye.